going on, everybody? We are back with another episode here practicing for our 2021 golf goals, and thought I'd give you an off-season update because this week there have been some pretty wicked developments in the game. So I'm excited to share. Here we go. Now, development number one is putting. I have been grinding a ton on my putting, and it's been streaky. Some days really great, some days really bad. But what has been huge for just getting really now dialed in with putting is I just picked up a PuttOut putting mirror. So guys, I will never practice without this mirror ever again. I actually realized that practicing without a mirror now is just a total waste of time. The one thing I noticed with putting was that no matter how much I practiced, it was tough to get it consistent on the course. I would still find that I would miss in unnecessary spots. And the reason that I've noticed now is that I wasn't practicing my putting perfectly every time so that I was recreating the same motion. What the mirror allows you to do is set up a station and just over and over practice the same repetitive motion. That's what you need to do in order to sink putts consistently, is just not deviate from what is going to put the ball on the right line to start. And so with this now, I can basically do that all day, every day. And what I'll do to start is just kind of find a flat putt and just kind of roll some putts. Then what I'll do is actually go through my entire pre-shot routine with the mirror and just cycle through what it would be like to make that putt in action. Just from doing it one day, the following day I went out and played, and I already gained 2 strokes compared to my last 5 rounds on my Arcos data. So I'd improved by 2 strokes game points essentially against my Tour Pro target. So that was huge. You need to get one of these. I cannot stress that more. And the best part is that I use it with my putting mat at home too. So whether you have access to a green or not, you can get better at putting regardless. Update number 2 is speed. So I posted day 1 of doing my swing speed training. I haven't really paid much attention to my speeds up until this week. And now I've been training diligently with the launch monitor, which is the PRGR launch monitor that it comes with. Guys, my speed is nuts this week. I guess it's the summation of all the workouts plus now starting to do the speed training, and it just seemed to all click. My cruising speed this week has been well above 123 miles per hour, and most days I got it cooking at 125 without even trying. So that's crazy to me with the driver. I hit my 2-iron today. I hit 110 miles per hour with that, and that wasn't even really going for it. So I'm really excited with where the speed's at. I didn't anticipate to be this quick this early on in the process. So I'm just going to keep doubling down on this and continue. And I'm really excited to see where I can be by April. Now, update number 3, which is really, really cool, is I shot 6 under here for the first time earlier in the week. Now, 6 under has been a number I've been chasing, particularly at this course, because this course, it's all par 3s, par 4s, just 1 par 5. It's not overly challenging, but it is challenging. But I just knew from seeing, they held a pro tournament here and the winning score was -6. And so I knew that in order for me to get to where I want to be and compete at the level I want to compete at, I got to be hitting those numbers pretty regularly. Now, I'm hitting around -2 to -3 pretty consistently here in my casual rounds, but it's starting to get even deeper now as I'm making some of the other progress I've been making, especially now with the putting. And so I had one of those days where it all kind of clicked and I went 6 deep here, and funny enough, it actually should have been probably 8 deep, just because I missed this one putt on 17 that would have taken me to -7. That really hurt. It stopped one revolution away from going in. I didn't birdie one hole here that basically is almost an automatic birdie. It's a really short par 4, and I just messed up the lag putt. So I could have gone even deeper. So I'm really excited with that. That was my target score going in here when I first got here. I was like, if I cannot hit -6 here, then I just don't stand a chance. So it's really cool to be there now. And guys, a year ago when I started this channel, I could barely break 80. So January 13th was when I posted my first video. And now, a year later, I'm going 6 deep here at a different course than when I started, but still, it's incredible what you can achieve if you put your mind to it in a year. And I hope for all of you, you stick with your goals, because you can do it. You absolutely can. Now, update number 4 of all this is that despite hitting that score target, I proceeded to then have 2 kind of rough days of playing golf. And that's just because my mental game needs some work. In order to really now go to where I want, I got to work on up here. It was interesting. I got to play with a former tour pro recently, and he played on the mini tours and played on PGA Tour China. And it was great because I got a good vote of confidence from him in just terms of my skill. But through our conversations, it became very evident that where I'm losing the battle is just honestly, mentally, I'm sewering myself a lot of times in the round and just not priming myself the right way. And so I really got to let go of some of the things I'm holding on to and just kind of play my game and just be more okay with that. It's a work in progress, but it's nice to know that at least the skills are there and will continue to get there. And now this is kind of a big hurdle I need to jump, but I'm confident I can do it. It's just gonna, I knew this was gonna happen. I inevitably knew that this was where I think the final frontier was gonna be. And it's a tough one, but we're gonna do it and we're gonna conquer it. And now the final update number 5. Guys, we had 2,000 subscribers today. I launched this channel a year ago, January 13th, 2020. And to be basically a year later, we're at 2,000 subscribers. I'm so pumped. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my journey. Thank you for all your comments and everything. I'm just so lucky at just the amount of positivity you guys share with me. I feel that and I thrive on that, and I'm just so pumped. You guys are all awesome, and I thank you so much for joining me and just feeling engaged enough to kind of share your stories and share your comments with me. It means a ton, and I'm just so thankful for that. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to continue to bring you guys more content and bring you along with me on this crazy journey. So thank you. I'm so pumped. And with that, I'm gonna go back to putting. I got my station set up. The grind is happening. 2021 golf goals in full effect. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.